Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5. Whoa!
Damage report!
Casualty reports coming in from all over the ship.
What the frig? Is this a dream?
All hands to emergency escape pods!
Transfer effect. Whoa!
All hands abandon ship!
Abandoned ship!
All hands abandon!
Don't play! Oh, okay. No, it has to be a dream. Woo! And then the opening song. Get out of here! Show me it's a dream. What the frig?
Space.
Okay.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Okay, let's do it. Holy crap!
We're the first Starfleet vessel to chart this unexplored region.
More poker. I like it. But what was that opening?
10, 7, no help there. Pair of ladies for the doctor.
Pair of ladies.
Jack. 4, deuce, 6.
20.
Go for it, Bev.
You're 20 and 50 more.
50.
Look at that smirk.
200.
You're 2 and 300 more.
He does not have a straight.
I think Riker would be more likely to bluff than Bev.
How'd you know I was bluffing?
I just had a feeling. It's the way your left eyebrow raises when you're bluffing.
Don't tell him, Estelle.
Just kidding, Commander.
Ogawa to Dr. Crusher. Commander LaForge needs you in sickbay.
Did he have a nightmare? What was that opening? Explain.
At first, I thought the catwalk was spinning. As it turns out, it was me. It's a long way down to the bottom of the warp core.
He fell down? Yeah, he had a beard on the last one.
But finding time to relax is up to you.
What?
What? What is it?
Jordy, have you had these symptoms before?
This music.
I feel like we've discussed this before, and I remember giving you a hypospray for dizziness.
I gotta chill.
Bum, bum, ba.
Those orchids.
Bum, 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 bum.
Little bedtime, Sherry? Oh. What am I hearing? That's creepy. It's voices. What the frig?
I have something I'd like to report. I heard voices in my room last night. I was alone, so at first I thought I was imagining things.
Imagine Beverly just becomes schizophrenic.
Data, did the sensors pick up anything unusual last night?
No anomalous readings were reported.
Oh yeah, he stays up all night on the bridge.
Go ahead.
We are getting unusual readings 20,000 kilometers off the starboard bow.
On our way.
To the bridge. Which window is the bridge? Is it the main circle at the bottom? Not circle, but like eye shape.
On screen.
Creepy mist.
The distortion field is fluctuating.
Oh, frig.
Captain, something is emerging.
Shields up. Evasive
Whoa.
maneuver.
Evasive maneuvers. Was that another Enterprise? It looked like it. Maybe not.
Decompressed main shuttle bay. The explosive reaction may kick us out of the way.
Or maybe not.
Captain, I suggest we...
It's coming right at them. I couldn't see the number on it. Oh, frig.
Starboard nacella sustained a direct impact, venting drive
Is this what we saw at the
Initiating
beginning?
emergency core shut.
It is.
This is the bridge. All hands to emergency escape pods.
This is exactly what we saw. Don't blow up.
All hands abandon ship!
I
Repeat,
don't-
all hands abandon!
It blew up again. What? Commercial break.
Captain's log, stardate 45652.
Are we gonna go back?
I assure you, Commander, the cards have been sufficiently randomized.
Are we gonna go
hope
over and
so.
over again? I'm gonna look for anything different. Cause and effect.
Is there something wrong, Doctor?
No. I'll bet 10.
Were the voices? Maybe she's having like a premonition of the ship exploding.
You're 20 and I'll raise you 50.
30 more. Oh, 50. Wait.
I think I'll quit while I'm ahead.
How did you know I was going to call your bluff?
I just had a feeling.
Me too.
Deja vu.
You have all the symptoms of an inner ear infection. That would explain the headaches and the dizziness. But there's no physical...
What?
She said that the first time too. I feel like we've done this before. Maybe each time they're all gonna start to remember. This is weird. And then the voices. But maybe she'll start to hear them more clearly. broke down. Okay. Is it all the voices from when they explode?
My Aunt Adele cured a lot of sleepless nights with this steamed milk.
Made her steamed milk.
Thank you.
Such a gentleman.
It was the eeriest feeling. When the glass broke, it triggered the sensation even more intensely than I'd done it all before.
So this is different. She went to see Picard.
I was reading this book, and I had the distinct feeling that I'd read certain paragraphs before. Have Data and Geordie run a shipwide diagnostic. I'll discuss the results tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh, thank Aunt Adele.
He's so charming.
As far as the sensors are concerned, nothing unusual happened last night.
10 other people.
Is it gonna happen again?
Rich to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We are getting unusual readings 20,000 kilometers off the starboard bow.
She's heard it before. Come on, Bev, say something.
There's a highly localized distortion of the space-time continuum.
On screen.
Creepy mist.
Nice and slow.
Aye, sir.
Not responding.
Captain, maneuvering thrusters are not responding.
It's gonna explode again.
All main systems just went down. Power levels are...
Bev, you've seen this before.
There's an energy buildup in the distortion field.
We have to get out of here now.
Captain, something is emerging.
Shields up. Evasive maneuvers.
You face up indoors.
Captain, I
Tractor beam.
suggest we use the tractor beam to alter the
But
other
it
ship's
doesn't work.
trajectory.
Yeah, it hits them. Yep. And then the warp, whatever.
Initiating emergency core shutdown.
Yeah, core shutdown.
We're losing attitude control.
This is the bridge. All hands to emergency escape pods.
Abandoned ship.
All hands abandon ship! Repeat! All hands abandon...
No, this is wild.
5652.1. The Enterprise has entered an area of space known as the Typhon.
Just over and over again. This is crazy. Kind of seems inevitable that they would do an episode like this, though.
I assure you, Commander, the cards are sufficiently randomized.
I hope so.
Something wrong,
Worf's-
Mr. Worf?
Worf knows it. They're gonna figure it out.
The feeling I've done this before.
Yes, last Tuesday night.
That's not what I mean.
I've been having the same feeling. Keep dealing, Data.
Does she know what it's gonna be?
7, Queen.
9.
He knows too.
Deuce.
Yep.
6.
This is highly improbable.
Crusher to sickbay.
Sick bay here.
Is Geordie in there?
Wait
Yep.
a minute. He just came in.
That's so freaky. Imagine that happened to you. Oh my god.
A sense of repetition.
Just recently. While I was reading. Why do you ask?
There have been similar incidents reported all over the ship.
It's happening to everyone. Is it happening to Data, I wonder? He didn't seem to be.
Minuscule distortions in the surrounding Dekian field. Somehow his visor is translating those distortions into visual impulses.
They have to detect this field before they get right on top of it. Because that's where it all goes wrong. Let's go see Picard again. But she's not in her PJs. Deja vu is an unsettling feeling. And it's usually just for like a second. I can't imagine a whole day feeling like that. Smash! She's trying to do something different.
I just heard what sounded like voices in my room, but no one else is here.
Sensors just picked up something strange, too.
That's the same. The glass breaks.
Looks like you managed to record 6.2 seconds worth.
Nice job, Bev.
Scan picked up a Dekion field distortion. Two may be related. Let's give another listen.
They can hear it.
Computer, perform a
Simplify.
narrow bandwidth analysis. Eliminate all non-vocal waveform components.
Now isolate each voice.
Can we isolate the voices?
Yes,
Find
yes.
out what they're saying.
Computer,
Science.
continuous playback, please.
I should be wearing my science blues today.
The voices are those of the Enterprise crew.
Yep.
Our voices.
So freaky. Commercial break. But we didn't end on them exploding, so that's nice.
We think we may have an explanation for the odd occurrences around here. Commander.
This is gonna sound pretty wild.
Yeah, it's very wild.
We think we're stuck in a specific fragment in time,
Yep.
and that we've been repeating that same fragment.
Is this what's causing our deja vu? In deja vu, you only think you're repeating events. We actually are.
That's crazy.
You mean we could have come into this room, sat at this table, and had this conversation a dozen times already?
We could have been trapped here for hours, days, maybe years.
Groundhog Day.
How did it happen? How did we get there?
I have a hypothesis that may explain that, Captain.
Yes, theorize.
There is evidence of some sort of disaster aboard the Enterprise, severe enough that the captain ordered all hands to abandon ship. I have isolated 3 segments of this recording.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Collision course. Impact in 36 seconds.
crazy.
But let's do everything that we can to avoid the collision.
We might not be able to figure out how to avoid this accident until it's too late.
Yes, 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 yes.
We have seen that echoes or after images previous loops appear as distortions.
So yell it out.
We may be able to send a deliberate echo into the next loop.
Like a message in a bottle.
And send ourselves a message.
Cool.
I will receive the information on what you would call a subconscious level.
Now, there's the catch.
So data's the key.
Even with all these uncertainties, we've got to try. Take whatever steps are necessary to send a message. Dismissed.
I think they should yell it out so it's one of the voices.
Dekion field, active, particle flux, nominal. We're in business.
All we need now is a message.
She said only one word, maybe?
Nice and slow.
It's too late.
Aye, sir.
Not
Captain, maneuvering thrusters are
responding.
not responding.
The distortion field is fluctuating.
Yell it out. No creepy mist. Don't go towards the mist.
All hands to emergency escape pod!
No, it's too late.
All hands abandon ship! Repeat! All hands abandon...
He tried to send something. Papa, come on, show me.
An 8, an ace, a queen, and a 4. Deal the cards, Data.
They're different. Whoa. So maybe it's gonna work then.
Ogawa to Dr. Crusher.
What?
Go ahead.
Commander LaForge needs you in sickbay.
I'm on my way.
This music is so eerie.
You've been treated several times for headaches related to your visor. There's no mention of dizziness.
Must be deja vu.
Both of us? About the same thing?
But what did Data send? But I read this before.
Could be a malfunction in the ship's warp field generator. I'll check it out.
While you're at it, run a localized subspace scan to look for anything unusual.
Aye, sir.
Keep me advised, Doctor.
I feel like they were further ahead last time, but the cards changed. 33333.
All threes.
I have encountered the numeral 3 an inordinate number of times over the last 2 hours.
Sensors just picked up something strange, too. We're checking it out.
I'm on my way down.
Dr. Crusher.
Glass broke
Impact in 36 seconds.
in the vanished ship, but what about his message? I like this shot too.
If this were a temporal distortion, and if we were close enough to it, it's possible that a large enough explosion might have ruptured.
Come on, Data, search your subconscious.
We've been seeing the number 3 all over the ship.
To date, we have encountered 2,085 conspicuous examples.
Maybe that's all he did. He typed in a 3.
Maybe someone's trying to tell us something.
The only unusual thing we found was a Dekion field modulation in Data's positronic subprocessors.
Yeah.
You think we sent ourselves a message?
Would make sense.
Yes.
Maybe we are trying to tell ourselves something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We're getting unusual readings 20,000 kilometers off the starboard bow.
On our way.
But that's it. Is it too late again? Frickin' missed.
How do you think we handled this before?
Back us off, Ensign. Nice and slow.
He knows he said it before.
There's an energy buildup in the distortion field.
We have to get out of here now.
Captain, something is emerging.
Don't use the tractor beam this time.
Hail them.
Fail them.
No response.
Suggestions.
Decompress main shuttle bay. The explosive reaction may kick us out of the way.
Engaging tractor beam.
Data.
The tractor beam will not be successful.
Right.
I am decompressing the main shuttle bay.
Yeah, 3. Do what Riker wants. 3 pips. Yes.
We are clear of the distortion.
That was it.
Data, what happened?
3 pips.
At the last moment, I speculated that 3 might refer to the number of rank insignia on Commander Riker's uniform.
Yes.
That indicated to me that his suggestion might be the correct course of action.
Of course, they wouldn't really know that.
Message we sent from the last loop and stacked the deck in the poker game without realizing it.
I may also have inadvertently been responsible for the unexplained occurrences of the number 3.
Way to go, Data. Data saves the day again.
Let's see if we can find out how long we've been in this causality loop.
Oh, yeah.
Time base confirms our chronometers are off by 17.4 days.
So they went through 17 times?
Captain, we're being hailed by the other vessel. Computer identifies it as a USS Bozeman, a Federation starship.
I wonder if they also had a loop.
Soyuz class. They haven't been in service in over 80 years.
Have they been stuck in the loop for 80 years?
This is Captain Morgan
Hey.
Bateson of the Federation
Starship
Bozeman. Can we render assistance?
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise. We were just going to ask you the same thing.
Those are the classic uniforms.
The Enterprise has been caught up in a temporal causality loop, and I suspect that something similar may have happened to you.
For 80 years?
Do you know what year this is?
Of course I do. It's 2278.
Perhaps you should beam aboard our ship. There's something we need to discuss.
That's a lot. The end. Cool shot from above. We never see that. Okay, that was season 5, episode 18, and that is one of my favorites so far. I hate calling favorites without seeing the whole series first, but I really liked that one. That one was really good. It was really cool, really good mystery. I really liked how they were all working together. We've done similar things like this in the past with time loops, but like then it was only Beverly who figured it out, and you know, nobody else knew what was going on. But this one, they all were slowly figuring it out together and working together to like solve the mystery. I loved it. Such a cool cold open with the exploding of the ship. It really threw me off, and it took me a second to like realize that we were on a time loop, but that was so cool. The whole thing with, you know, being on a time loop and living things over and over, that's been done to death now by lots of things, TV and movies. But I wonder at the time when this aired if that was pretty new and kind of cool and different. I think it was really important too that this episode do things a little differently each time, or it could have been really boring. I think it's totally possible that this episode could have been really boring if everything played out nearly identically, which it did, but they changed things like different camera angles each time, or they would like show the same, you know, Beverly's glass breaking, but we saw it from Geordi hearing it from the engineering side this time. You know what I mean? Like they changed it enough so it was really interesting, and you were constantly looking for clues with the crew. I thought this was so cool. I thought this was really cool. And then right at the end, they really didn't even need to do the ending little piece, the little piece with the ship that they came in contact with, who had then been in the time loop for like 80 years, which is very chilling. And I didn't really expect that either. I mean, it was chilling enough just when he said they'd been in the loop for like 17 days. I was like, oh god, that's terrible. That's crazy. It's so eerie that you just have been in a loop for 17 days and you don't really even remember, and it's just crazy. But then they take it one step further and they talk to the other ship, and those guys have been stuck in it for 80 years. So that was just like one more punch up of like, this is nuts. Yeah, I just really like this one. This was good. Every single character was in this and utilized, and it was a very ensemble story. I really like that. I think I like when they use everybody. I mean, I like the character-centric episodes too, and those are really important to get the story for each character going forward, I think, but it's nice to have these episodes with everybody involved. Yeah, this one was just really cool. I really like this one. Let me know what you guys think. Is this one of the higher ranked episodes for most people? I wonder. I think I would put it in my higher ranked episodes for sure. I had a really good time watching this. It was thrilling, it was mysterious, it was eerie, good eerie music all the way through. I really liked it. It was really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.